Okay, so now we're going to use the prime plate loaded pull down, and we're going to show you how to work the lumbar section of the lat. So that lumbar section is going to be kind of right in the middle, right? That mid part of the lat position. And again, one of the main cues I give people is we want to adjust these settings so that our bicep is about coming across our body, or the height as we pull is about lined up at our nose. So your bicep is going to be in line with the nose. Another key thing with the setup is, again, we're going to have this chest pad at about setting 9, so it's going to come out, so it gives you a nice snug brace, and we want to lower down the thigh pad just to make sure that's snug on our thigh. But another big cue I give my clients is when we get into the machine, we're actually going to side saddle the machine. So what I mean is we're going to be using this right arm, so both sides, right? So if you watch me enter the machine, I'm actually coming over from the side and I'm sitting with both legs on the same side of the machine. So I'm going to use this leg that's closest to the pad to brace, and I'm going to position my torso so I'm rotating towards the side I'm pulling. So again, I'm side saddled, and my chest is rotated toward the side I'm pulling. So as I come across, right, I'm gonna get a nice stretch through that lat. So I'm gonna grab the handle, I'm gonna sit and stay rotated, and as I pull, I'm pulling down, that elbow down towards my hip, but the top position where I set the seat is gonna be so that my bicep is lined up at about my nose height at this top part of the lengthen or stretch position. And then I'm going to pull down towards the hip. And I'm going to maintain that position where my chest is rotated towards the handle, full stretch, and down. I just want to give you another angle of basically from the front of how this is going to look. So remember, again, I'm going to be working my right arm. So I'm going to be on the right side of the machine. I'm going to get in so both legs are on the side, and you can see the pad is going to sit right pressed against my rib cage. So I'm facing toward the arm I'm pulling, pad at the rib cage, both legs on the same side of the machine. So I'm going to grab. Again, if you see it from this position, at the top part of this range, my biceps lined up at about the height of my nose. This is the top of my fully lengthened lat, or as much as I can stretch that lat position. Biceps lined up at about the height of my nose, and I'm going to be pulling straight down so that my elbow drives down towards the hip. Chest stays rotated the whole way through, doesn't move. You can see again that pad is on the side of my rib cage, nice and braced. Nothing's moving besides just driving that arm straight down. And again, we are working the mid section of the lat, working right here called the lumbar section or mid lat.